What's up YouTube? This is Thomas. Just wanted to show you my Mini Z collection real quick and highlight some of the differences between these things. Because if you're just getting started, it's not obvious at all. And you'll buy incompatible parts and have all sorts of trouble just getting your bearings. And so maybe this video will help it along just a little bit. So I've got 4 different cars here. These are all Mini Zs. They're either MR03, MR03 Evo, or MA03 Evo. And so this is the all-wheel drive, the MA03 Evo. But this one I actually got used off of eBay from a Japanese reseller, and it was used, but it came with some upgrades, including like this carbon T-plate and this aluminum rear motor mount, and it's like 120 bucks. You know, didn't come with a body, but that's okay. Got this body, already beaten the hell out of it. It's a Supra. It's fucking cool. Tried to glue the mirrors on. That'll never work. Just don't even bother. Like, you're gonna lose your mirrors and you don't need them anyways. It's okay. If you're going fast enough, no one will notice. And over here, and actually, let me swap these out real quick. I've got the MR03 Evo. Similar idea with the aluminum mount, but of course this is a middle motor, and it's got a fairly narrow body. You can't fit every chassis in here. You can't fit the PN Racing chassis. You can't fit the all-wheel drive chassis. It kind of sucks in that way. There's a really strange choice that they made here, given how wide the body is. But you can see I also upgraded the links for steering, and I've got the arms there, and also the you know, the wheel hubs or whatever you call those guys, all aluminum, just for that extra stability when you're steering and in moments of rough terrain, especially if you're going to take this out on something that's a little bit more ornery, like asphalt. Which I don't suggest you do, but you really can. And then of course you've got the all-wheel drive configuration. See how wide that body is and how wide the chassis is for the all-wheel drive? That thing would never fit in here. You can see those tabs. They're just too damn short, or narrow, I should say. I haven't really done any mods to this all-wheel drive. The reason I got it, I just wanted something really easy to drift. And you can see with these tires here, they're not rubber, they're plastic, so they just break loose instantly. And then both of these here are 98 millimeter wheelbase. This one is 94, and you can tell a pretty good difference there. But the biggest difference is really this LM. I guess that's like, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like very similar to the middle motor, because like the motor is obviously in front of the wheels, but it's long. It's 102 millimeters, and I put the PN Racing 2.5 watt chassis on there because why not? And got the carbon fiber T-plate, again aluminum motor mount. This one's going to get replaced pretty soon with one that's made for LM. This is actually an MM. And you can see it kind of, I don't know if this is part of the problem, but it sits fairly high. That might be part of the problem with the chassis. But the other thing is that you can't fit a friction plate in there with a shock unless it's connecting to an LM type motor mount. And so right now it's like, that's why it's so loosey-goosey right now and there's no stability, is because it doesn't have a friction shock in it. But yeah, that's sort of the rundown of these guys. I'll put them on their sides real quick so you can kind of see underneath all together how different they are. Pretty cool stuff. Really, really fun. I didn't even get to drive half of these very often. I really just spend so much time tooling on them and trying to get them to a state that's ready to drive. So yeah, thanks for watching.